battles. We are at All the Smoke 2 in Manchester. If you're with us in rebellion, make some noise. We're down to the final 2 clashes in a day. On the right-hand side, making his UK debut. I want a lot of love for Mikey AK. Let's go.
Mikey AK, Maryland, we in UK. Let's get it popping.
And on the left-hand side, making another appearance in Premier Battles from London. You've seen him before, Manchester. Show some love for Giz.
It's a 3-round battle. Giz decides he wants to start round 1. It's round 1 of Giz. Let's go, bro.
Island in the building.
Yeah.
Let's go. Peace tonight.
That's a piece tonight.
Now, first things first, I'm going to start this politely. Since you landed in Manchester, we know there's no AK, so from here on out, he's just Mikey. Don't get me wrong, bro, when you're back home, there might be. But the chances of him getting that 47 through customs, just don't seem likely. Now listen here, Michael. I'm disrespectful and spiteful. I'll pin him down by his head with both my thumbs in his eyeballs. Fuck a gun, Mike. A knife's more reliable. Can of gas and a match turn him into a running fireball. Kick back, roll an idol with paper from a Bible. Keep thinking my words ain't gospel till you're falling through a never-ending spiral. I'm not the one to try and mug off. Since a kid, I had to learn not to be scared. I was always too fat to run off. I said, I'm not the one to try and mug off. Since a kid, I had to learn not to be scared. I was always too fat to run off. Held my fists up and swung off. Now I got a bunch of voices in my head that won't fuck off. Ink on my skin and the shit won't rub off. I'll be screaming in your face like I'm singing punk rock. And I'm so hot, I'll be in hell freezing my nuts off. I'll be so hot, I'll be in freezing my nuts off. This ain't like no battle he's ever had. This is a whole different occasion. This is more like he's managed to contact Satan. And I got a deal for you, the contract's waiting. Yeah, I'll let him live. It's his soul I'm taking. It's his soul I'm taking. Oh shit. Yo, keep thinking you got the heart for this shit, bro. Till I turn this into apocalypto and I got this shit gripped so tight it's like it's part of my fist though. My boy just got back from Nigeria. One of my codies, Ibo. I make a call, he makes a call. Now we got all of your info. Where you sleep, where you go to eat, what school your kids go. We want the money up front, Mike. We don't want to hear about crypto. Mikey, you are mediocre at most, mate. Less Mikey AK, more like Mikey's okay. I'll punch him in his face so hard his fucking head rotates. You fucking with a man who goes on like he just rolled out of the Stone Age. You out here trying to perform magic, but you missing a trick. I'm here to cut Michael short. I call that taking the mick.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Before they flipped the coin, I knew me and you would do the opposite. So first things first, I don't want to hear nothing rehearsed about my girl eating you up because she don't do white chocolate. Second thing, if you got any lines about letting a weapon bang, just know you should holster, tuck, or pocket it. Because the only thing those rhymes about what an arm will get them is this lyrical apocalypse. It's me, Mr. No Gun Bars. So I'm not going to bore y'all about getting my triggers involved. Besides, they say Giz is a vet because he war tested. But getting killed in a battle by me won't earn your family Elizabeth Cross. Now, I've never been here before, but this feels real familiar. I think as I'm just outside rapping again. But ever since I touched down, I keep flashing back to the last flight I took and traded dollars for pounds, and it feels like I'm back trapping again. Translation, I'm about to do numbers. 3-0 to be specific. Hit premiere like I'm trying to bless the stage. Don't care who you find, just make sure they really with it. Briggsy seen the footage, found a killer from the States. In his defense, he thought it'd be good for business. So they offered Giz like a plea deal, not knowing it'd be murder in the first. So I'm really just hoping I can get acquitted. Cause I clicked your link, got bored and passed out the gate. But y'all let this fly. So just know that it's your blame, cause I flew American through British Airways to show the spirit in Gavin Basic. So don't be surprised when you start to see his soul playing, cause most shoot for the stars, but it's true that they often miss. And that explains why you have a full resume, it's just not full of any accomplishments. So tonight, let's use intellect, cause since day one I've been a threat. But they say I get personal when I battle. No. I just assassinate the character you rappers play on the internet. Cause in real life, you look like you hit the pub and they don't ask for ID. They just see the bags under your eyes and say, oh yeah, he's grown enough. You look like you got 2 or 3 good pair of knickers that you like to rotate through during the colder months. You look like you was probably a senior in high school. First time the world seen Sergeant Slaughter use the Cobra Clutch. You look like, basically what I'm saying, Giz, is you look old as fuck. So go ahead, spit your rapidy raps. I hope you at least brought something that's relatable. Cause if this first round's even a little bit close, you done. I made sure the next two won't be debatable, nigga. Cloud line.
Let's go.
Briggsy text. He said I got an international for you. You've been putting in work and international's due. I said I appreciate it. A chance to show what I can actually do. Then he said it was Mikey AK. And I was like, who? That's when he replied, don't ask me, I ain't got a clue. They told me facing internationals puts you in front of wider audiences. I can't lie, that sounds mad. But how am I supposed to tap into a fan base that he doesn't have? I don't have to put hands on him. I can hurt him with raps. I ain't got to draw for a weapon. I'll murder him with facts. Bro, your name ain't popping in the States. Your name ain't getting mentioned in the chat. But still you turn up here and expect a pat on the back. Koj tweeted asking who you were, you got defensive and tweeted him back. What kind of weak shit is that? What kind of weak shit is that? You been killing it on our battle? None of us have seen that. You got a battle on Smack? Come on, bro. Even Gizzard's got that. Now listen here, Mike. Let's get this right. You ain't getting flown over here because you've earned your stripes. You're getting flown over here because Prem are too nice. It was like charity work when they book them flights. If the cap fits, wear it. It's true to size. Now you named yourself after a gun, but you don't keep one gripped. That's not me chatting shit. That's something you actually admit. No gun bars. Ain't that what you spit? Now, do you not realise how stupid that is? If you don't, allow me to give you an example that will help you come to grips. That's like being a virgin and calling yourself Mikey the Pimp. See, we see Mike's name, we think Mikey a killer, like Michael Myers, but Mike lied to us. Mike don't really want to kill us, Mike likes us. Mike will kill himself before he kills anyone else. Mike righteous.
Let's go.
Mike righteous. Just because you're good at rapping, don't mean you're good at battling. This some whole different shit. You're missing the grip. You ain't animal enough to stand with Giz in a pit. Giz is a pit. It's been locked in the cage for days and hit with a stick. You out here trying to perform magic, but you missing the trick. I'm meant to cut Michael short. We call it taking the mick.
Let's go.
Let's go.
The way y'all make it seem, it's like this guy Giz is a sensei. My name's Mikey AK, because my real name is Michael Akinfe. That's what all it's about. It's not as deep as you want to make it. It's not as deep as you want to make it. But fuck the freestyle, let me get back to what I wrote down, because that's what's really going to take them. Because my aura gives positive energy. Some say I got the best vibrations. I turn down 3 times as many battles as I take. And that's not me trying to flex my greatness. I've been wanting to test my pen, but this might be the worst of ways, because Giz just a nursing aid. Only thing he about to do is test my patience. You be amped up. But don't get your fuse cut for thinking that bass gonna bring some static. Cause if I get pissed and he don't pump his brakes well, the manual states my kill switch automatic. Now you might think I'm out my body with those bars, but I'm just trying to show them that we rap differently. Plus I came up with that cleaning my car and smoking a blunt. Yeah, I started leaving Earth during a paranormal activities. You see the sign? But if it came to it, I could get a homegirl to take care of an op. Cause if it's war, then it's war. I mean, who's to say what's fair and what's not? She said he's a rapper, I'll get close to him, make it look like an accident, slip him some X. She was preparing a plot. She said I did the math, it was relatively simple. A little E gonna equal the MC square in a box. You think I came to joke for 3 rounds? Oh yeah, you wildin'. Cause I'm a firm believer you should only rap what you live and even still choose to keep some of my moves silent. Cause you hear me say that I don't use gun bars if for whatever reason thinks that means I won't choose violence. Nah, that's not how it's gonna go. They wanna see if I can match a vet, so the rap's direct. It's ironic how in 6 battles I pulled away with all them wins and still managed to snatch respect. And this gonna be the same thing. I mean, clear as day, like nothing's undercover. Cause I finally get my shot on the international stage, and you gave me Big K's London Brothers. This nigga Giz be like, this nigga Giz be like, you didn't know it was a demon. You didn't know it was a demon. You could get mad or get lost, but you won't get even with the knife. I butcher him, fillet to the bone, I mince meat him. Body language said he wanted all the smoke too. I just hope I wasn't misreading. Oh what? Let's get your knickers in a twist. You should call me now. Thought you'd come over here and be a big shot, but it's different without your mates all around. He thought he'd ride a wave and build a London bridge. Well, Gears will make sure it's falling down. Fucking time.
Go. Let's go.
I was told no amount of wealth is worth your self-respect. See, there's a price to pay for standing in front of me. You got yourself in debt. It's chestnut checkers. It's chestnut checkers. You left yourself in check. It's chestnut checkers. You left yourself in check. I'm sicker than the test lab in Wuhan. You heard Wu-Tang, protect your neck. See, I've seen these battles. Each one's the same thing. Not entertaining. Watch me break an AK down quicker than military training. See, Mikey, you've entered a whole different game. You ain't battled anyone this strange. I'm over the border insane. Like, I'll get 4 hooks and attach them to 2 chains. That's a hook at each end, right? Simple and plain. 2 of the ends, I'll hook onto the back of a train. The other 2, I'll insert into his chest and hook onto his rib cage. Bro, you think you dope when you right? I'm dope with a knife. You'll get 2 in his left, 2 in his right. I'll get you all involved. Shit, I'll even pass it to Crow.
We'll call it open mic night!
You lot want to know what Mike likes? Talking shit online. Now I'm not moaning about promoting because promotion is fine, but when you're tweeting for no reason, shows you got a whole lot of time. I mean, it got to the point he was taking the piss. Mike's in the park with his kids. They're like, Dad, push us on the swings. He's like, 1 minute, y'all. I just got to tweet Giz. asking if I'm a gatekeeper. No, I'm a fucking time bomb. And if I was you, I'd run to the fucking gate you got to catch a flight from. Me, I teach rappers lessons lifelong. Your family back home like, yo, where the fuck Mike gone? You out here trying to perform magic, but you're missing the trick. I cut Michael short. I call it taking the mic.
Hey.
Let's go, Father.
Now, when I was driving here from London, like 3 hours ago, when I was driving here from London 3 hours ago, I was rushing, but I was in a foreign, so I was trying to floor it. Thinking of bars on my way here, and my phone using text-to-speech to try to store it. Then it hit me. Giz, you like the dusty roads of UK battle rap. One of the most entertaining to ever get in the ring, but just never get a title for it. Let's get into it. They won't compare penmanship because there's no resemblance that's evident. Because the difference lies between the lines and the messages that we send in them. It could sound the same, but mean something totally different, unlike synonyms. You can't expect change without an exchange. That thought is simple, but it's riveting. Because with all the problems you explain, there's no solutions that you've given them. You don't see the message that you condescending? It's condescending. You think a man who just got out trying to get his life on track when it comes to battle rap and hear the stats that he might go, how is that helping a condescending? It's hypocrisy. It's hypocrisy. And honestly, I don't feel like you're doing something different because you choose to move awkwardly. What I can see is why you try to force that philosophy the mission's obsolete, because you know Socrates. Let's unpack this. A message only as good as the amount of people it's grasping. I did the math. It's 21 battles, 74,000 views roughly when added. Now that time frame is over a 10-year span, so that breaks down to 3,523 views on average, which is tragic, because what's the sense in public speaking if you're not reaching your demographic? I mean, I'm just asking. Somebody's got to pop these questions, because it's not the fact you rap about Glocks and Wessons I'm not respecting. It's just all this talk about troubleshooting the Mac, trying to get Chrome to work with no Wi-Fi. It's just not connected. You see, I could have done this every round, but I knew you wasn't worth the plan. Because we've both been in this culture long enough to know it's really packed full of scams. But you want to know why my message comes across so well? Because before I relay it, I'll give them insight on who I actually am. You said it's levels, didn't you? But we all conditioned not to listen to someone that won't level with you. They say when he arrives, the demons rise. I think that's just the devil in you. But you could be next to rise once demons exercise, and on God, I'll make sure heaven gets you. I'm going to talk to you like I talk to the rest of these rappers. You think because I'm Euro-stepping, you'd be getting a pass? But see, this a different kind of stain, because I'm out here giving game, but at the same time, guess I'm whipping your ass. I'm whipping your ass.
Say it again.
I said, I'm whipping your ass.
I hate Krishna.
Hey man, at the end of the day, you do you, I do me. There's nothing else that can be done about it. I would give you the slogan, but you're not even worth me rhyming it. Time 3 of it.